Ikora, what did you find out about the Vex?
Wow, someone sure pissed you off. Well, among the many foes we face, the Vex may be the most enigmatic and dangerous. The Vex's bodies are formed of a sturdy alloy, while their cores are powered by a strange substance called radiolarian fluid. They are neither simple robots nor organic creatures, but rather a perfect blend of the two. They share a collective consciousness, but their ultimate goal? That remains a mystery.
So how do we deal with them? We can't leave them roaming the rift.
The Vex seem to be an anomaly. They exist across time and space in ways that seem contradictory to us. We do know they seem to be observing and collecting a massive amount of data in a hub called the Conflux. Where did you first encounter them, Wolf?
In the weathered caves. An otherworldly doorway was opened there.
That must be the connection to their Conflux. If you can get inside and find a way to sever the Vex's data stream, that should disrupt their communications to the Red Sea Rift and halt their invasion.
Excellent. We have a plan of attack and the perfect fire team to execute it. Only question is, when do we begin?
Right now. Good-looking group. Let's go make a difference. Target down. Zev, contact Harrow. We need to have a talk.
One moment. Okay, you're patched through.
Harrow, meet me at the gates to Viridia. It's time for you to keep your promise. Glad to see you're finally done hiding. Now tell me, what else have you been concealing from me?
It's not what you think.
I've been to your house, seen all sorts of things that need an explanation.
So you're a trespasser. I should have known.
Enough, Harrow. Tell me, what was my wish?
You wished to find something to defeat the Cabal in the Weathered Caves, and that box was the result. The Vex can eradicate them, but the price of granting that wish was their invasion of the Red Sea Rift.
So you can hear people's wishes and realize them?
I'm not doing anything. I hear people's desires, and then things just happen. I once thought it was a gift, but recently, I hear more and more of people's wishes, and they always come with a price. I took that box because I knew someone would have to suffer the consequences, and I chose to let it be me. What I didn't realize is that a wish's cost is linked to the wish itself. It didn't matter who opened the box. The cost was still borne by Viridia regardless.
If this has happened more than once, then something has to be causing it. There has to be a way to stop the wishes.
All I know is that if I don't hear the people's thoughts, nothing happens. But the endless fighting only gets worse, and the people of Viridia are growing more desperate. Even strangers like you can't help but express their desires. So I moved out of Viridia and tried to drown out the sounds. But no matter what I did to block my ears, they'd still find their way into my mind, tormenting me until eventually, I couldn't even sleep. This isn't a gift. It's a curse.
Not necessarily. You were able to predict the Cabal's movements earlier. Gotta say, I've never seen anything like that before. You know, this skill of yours reminds me of an acquaintance in Haven. But he's not human. He's something more ancient.
Could I be whatever he is?
You certainly don't look like him. I wish you told me sooner, Harrow.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if I could trust you then, and I didn't know what would happen once the truth was out. What would people think of me? Of their union president?
This is a lot to take in, Harrow. But I have to know, that day, why was my wish granted?
I could have blocked it out, but in that moment I heard another, more paranoid, more piercing voice. It drowned out the sounds of all the other desires. Wolf, it wants you to disappear from the Red Sea Rift.
I just got a message from Lord Radagast. He wants you to contact him as soon as possible.
My lord, you wanted to speak with me?
I hear you were able to get the Vex issue under control. Well done. But that isn't why I asked for you. I need you to look into something that may be of dire importance. An artifact that once belonged to the former Lord of the Red Sea Rift, Gareth. It looks like a lantern, with a light burning inside. I'll never forget that haunting glow. After some discussions with Ikora, we've come to the conclusion that artifact may be warped by paracausal forces. That's why she's going to be helping you deal with it. Gareth once fought under the Iron Banner, but at some point he changed. He grew cold, distant, became obsessed with acquiring more and more power. In that pursuit, he practically turned Viridia into a sweatshop, toiling away to serve his selfish desires. A once great Iron Lord became a dictator, a warlord in all but name. He enslaved the people of Viridia, treated them like property. Eventually, we were forced to end his rule.
It seems not every Iron Lord is worthy of the title.
We are just human after all. And while the Iron Banner did attract some opportunists, I don't believe Gareth was one. At least, not at first. His descent into tyranny has always troubled me. Recent events have brought a lot into question. Details we may have overlooked. That lantern he held may just be the key to all of this.
You think it might be connected?
There were rumors and unexplained occurrences. His behavior grew erratic, and by the end, he seemed to covet his artifact more than even the light itself. We always thought it was superstition, but after all I've seen, I'm beginning to suspect Gareth's downfall was connected to the Ahamkara. You and Ikora are going to find out the truth once and for all. Mrs. Aziza Hassan was responsible for recording and maintaining Viridia's records during Gareth's reign. It's been a long time, but if anyone knows where the artifact is, it would be her.
Ah, you're the light bearer from Haven, yes? Radagast's representative. The town's been abuzz ever since you saved those miners. Not to mention fighting off those strange robots. I can't thank you enough.
Miss Hassan, we're looking for an artifact left by Lord Gareth. It resembled a lantern. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, I do remember it. After he was overthrown, I was in charge of handling the personal effects he left behind. But Lord Saladin requested that lantern not long after becoming our new defense advisor.
Saladin? Why would he want it?
I asked the same question back then, but he wouldn't give me a straight answer. He simply said, just as the flames tempered you, so too must they forge me.
Sounds like some sort of oath.
It was what Gareth said to Radagast and Saladin when he decided to join the Iron Lords.
Figures. Gareth and Saladin got along back then?
Very well. I'd say they were the best of friends. Perhaps that's why he wanted it, as a memento of the man Gareth once was.
Did they first meet here in the Red Sea Rift?
Yes, near the trench. I remember Saladin used to visit there a lot. He said it was a special location for the both of them. I could mark the rough location for you. Just be careful. In my years, I've learned the past is often buried for a reason.
I'm picking up a faint source of light up ahead.
Interesting. That matches the coordinates Hassan sent us.
Huh. So Saladin built a memorial for Gareth here. A warhammer. This must have been Gareth's relic. Even after all this time, it still carries faint traces of light. Sorry, Lord Gareth, but we really need to inspect that lantern of yours.
It does look different, but I still don't sense any magical energy from it.
Wolf, where are you? We just received some new intel. You want to be at this briefing?
Just digging through some old stuff. I'll be right there.
Threat lurking right beneath your nose. This isn't like you, Saladin.
I understand the
Now that Wolf is here, we can begin. Ikora?
I discovered something strange near the Cabal firebase.
You are a failure. Unworthy. Today, we activate the drill! Today, we burn the humans to ashes!
It seems like we are witnessing division in their forces. Command of their legions has changed hands.
Their internal reorganization is the least of our worries. As long as that drill continues to operate, they will acquire more and more resources and manufacture machines of war, Goliath tanks, harvesters, interceptors. The possibilities are endless. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but Viridia cannot afford such a war of attrition. We should move out the civilians now, before—
Enough! I know what you're going to say. Khalid has briefed me on this new commander, Talga Urk, overseer of their military factory. He specializes in using war machines to achieve a local firepower advantage.
And now he has the opportunity to turn his plans into reality.
It doesn't matter what his plans are. He's just another cabal waiting to be cut down by the light.
Based on our intel, Tog Urk spends his time in the foundry, overseeing the forging of new weapons. It may be a factory in name, but it's more akin to a heavily guarded fortress. It will be difficult to attack him directly.
What would you propose?
Our main target should be the drill. Taking it down will cut off their logistics, weaken both their mobility and combat capability, and shatter their morale.
Von Krieg. Good. What else?
Based on our reports, Tog Urk's deputies will visit the drill on a fixed schedule to take stock of their supplies. Eliminate them, and we might acquire an access key to the foundry's gate.
Very good. If your plan is to attack the drill, I'll provide a distraction with a feint attack at the firebase. You'll need to disable it quickly, Finala.
Sir, I would like Wolf to join me in the operation.
You lack confidence in your abilities.
Not at all, my lord. I merely believe in preparing for the unpredictable.
As long as you complete the mission, so be it.
Wolf, we need to talk before you go to the drill. Saladin is still as stubborn as ever. He didn't even give me a chance to propose evacuating civilians.
He's always been this high and mighty?
Stubborn, yes, but never arrogant. We can set that aside for now, though. Wolf, did you find Gareth's artifact?
Yes. It was hidden away at a memorial out in the waste.
This is the same lantern, but it used to glow.
Maybe it needs a candle?
No. Radagast mentioned it lit up with paracausal power. He suspects it's connected to the Ahankara, but whatever the case, it's no longer here.
Do you think Saladin is responsible?
Even if he is, we can't exactly question him about it. Saladin isn't in a very welcoming mood. Besides, you have enough to deal with at the moment. I'll take this lantern back to Haven for now. I'll let you know if I find out anything useful. Be careful, Wolf. I suspect there's more to the events here than meets the eye.
Lord Saladin has launched his feint attack on the firebase. We're up.
Dragged back into the trenches again, Nala. That one doesn't look like any ordinary soldier. Must be one of Taladro's deputies.
No, she's getting away. I'll stay here to handle the drill. Get her!
That's enough of you. Don't come crawling back. We're in the clear. All taken care of, Nala. And I've got the key to the foundry.
Good work. Now let's return to Viridia and assemble a fire team. All that's left is to assault the foundry and take down Taladro.
Going in. No pressure. This way. Target's down.